Welcome. Today is May 31st, the last day of the month. It's a Friday. Gold gold pushed up, man. Like gold went on a bullish run. And I'm going over what I called out yesterday. I saw this break and retest, saw the break here, shot up, came back to retest to the zone, and then started consolidate. And then I saw this. Okay, I drew my counter trend line. And guess what price did? Okay. Price was consolidating. It hit TP1, it hit 23.45. And then it came back down. Boom. See that? Now, yes, you could have moved your stop loss to break even. You could have modified your stop loss and had it on break even, right? And if you were stopped out in profits, that's okay, right? If you were stopped out in profits, that's okay. You could have caught the second re-entry here at 23.40. I hope you guys know that. If you guys get stopped out in profits, that's okay, because you have the opportunity to re-enter. Okay, you had the opportunity to re-enter when it came back to this price, 23.40, because you know that this is a point of interest. It's a point of interest. So now that when it came back down, right? Because you're gonna expect a pullback. You're always gonna expect a pullback. That's normal. Price is gonna pull back because it's correcting itself. It's balancing itself. Just like in nature, everything has to be balanced, right? Everything has to be balanced in nature. Same thing in the markets, it has to be balanced, right? Now it came back down to retest, failed to create a new lower low. Okay, it failed to create a new lower low here. It failed to create another one. Okay, it did not do that. Instead, it shot up. So that's how you can tell that right now, price is on a bullish run. Okay. Now, this is an opportunity for you to enter here around this price. It was an opportunity for you to enter for another buy. Okay. Just because it hit your stop loss, oh, I'm done trading. Okay. If you have about three max, you can take 3 trades a day max. Okay. If you hit more than 2, if you get 2 losses in a row, then stop trading. That's my trading plan. That's part of my trading plan. If I hit 2 stop losses in a row, I'm done trading. Okay. If you hit 2 stop losses in a row, you're done trading. Now you can take a total of 3 trades, right, a day, max for me. But this is a second. You guys could have entered here, right? Or you guys could have entered here. If you guys entered here, you could have caught 100 pips. It hit TP2 here, right? Here, this is a total of 50 pips. It hit TP1 here. You guys entered here. But if you guys entered around this price where I called it out around this at this time, okay, because I called it out when it was in the middle right here. Okay, with this counter trend line, I called it out here. It went a total of 50 pips. Actually, 70 pips. It went up 70 pips when I called it out here, and then it came back down. And if it stopped you out, that's okay. You could have caught the second re-entry right here. Okay. And look what happened. And we had news this morning as well. Oh, that's a third reentry. It's right there. Look at that. That's another entry there. Another opportunity there to enter. So you had a total of 4 opportunities to enter for a buy because it was respecting the zone. Let's check. Boom, boom. It's consolidating. Let me see what time is this. Friday. Now price started to consolidate here. Okay. Price is consolidating here. That's a consolidation right there. It's going sideways. And then when London session, it broke below. Came back to retest this area. You could have caught the re-entry there. We had news at core PCE price index about what 30, 45, almost an hour ago. We had news that caused gold to push price up. Boom. That was news right there. This bullish candle was news. A total of 60 pips. Now with the news, it pushed price all the way to TP2 right here at 23.50. So if you guys were to enter here, right, you would have been in profits. And price went all the way to 23.60, which is your TP3. So that was fire right there. Now price is pulling back. Price is currently pulling back to 23.55 area. Now I would wait because we also have news. We have Chicago PMI and 25 minutes. We have Chicago PMI. So I would wait. I'm not taking any trades right now. But CJ is calling out buys. Boy, CJ. Mr. Scalper, Mr. Suave Flex. Now, guys, I would wait. Okay, I will wait for more confirmations before I take any trades. Okay, because we have news coming up, so I don't want to place any trades right now because they can go either way. All right. So right now we see price pulling back, and that's normal. You're gonna expect a pullback. Okay, it's pulling back. It may pull back to 23.50, retest, or if not, it can go back to 23.45, retest, or it can go back to even 23.40 and retest. So you want to get as much confluence. This game is all about probabilities, so you want to gather as much confluence. All right, and let me actually. I'm curious. Let me just take the fibs from this low to this high. We have 61.8 right here. around 23.47. Price could potentially retrace back here to this area here around 23.48. Let me see. You can see price going here halfway of the imbalance. For those that don't know what imbalance is basically a gap in the market. It's an imbalance. Okay, this is an imbalance candle. You guys see this right here? This long bullish candle, that's an imbalance in the market. So price has to come back to fill the balance, the imbalance. It has to fill the gap. Because whenever there's a gap in the market, that means that it's money left over. Okay. There's money left over on the table. So price has to come back down to fill it up, right? Because it has to balance itself. Not all imbalance get filled, but typically these are like common ones that can come back, can be filled halfway, right? Can come back halfway of the imbalance, 50%, 61.8 level, and then continue to the upside. So we may see that. If not, just follow market structure. Okay, just go based off the next key level before you guys take any more buys. But I'm still bullish on gold. Let me actually meet somebody here. I'm still bullish on gold. And I actually want to show you guys something here. Because I know we have Fed rate news coming out June 12th, which is in a couple weeks. We have Fed rate, and it's so important for you guys to really learn about this. Okay. So guys, we have news in 20 minutes. We have news in 20 minutes. So right now I'm not taking any trades. Okay, but I do see price pulling back down and fill half of this imbalance candle. Just meet everybody here. Price right now is pulling back. It may come and fill half of this imbalance before the continuation to the upside. But I'm being patient right now. And I actually want to show you guys something here. So I posted this yesterday. Okay, I posted this yesterday in the chat about the Fed rate. So since the beginning of this year, for 3 straight Fed rate news, okay, look at this, guys. Let me show you guys something. So January 31st, we had our first Fed rate news for this year on January 31st. Your birthday, nice. So as you can see, January 31st, price was at 2050 area, right? 2050. Now, January 31st was a Fed rate news, right? After it was released, price shot up, okay? And then it shot down to this low, 1985 area. And then a couple weeks after, a couple weeks after the Fed rate news. Well, actually, not a couple weeks after, but a couple months. So in March 8th, it hit an all-time high, right? At 21.95 right here. Okay. Let me actually mute somebody here. 21.95 hit all-time high after the January 31st event. Now the next Fed news after that was March 20th. March 20th. Okay. March 20th Fed rate news. So for those that don't know what Fed rate, the interest rate, right? That's what I'm talking about, the interest rate that they release. Okay. Now the Fed rate on March 20th, it pushed price to the upside, came back down. And look at this, guys. Same thing. A couple weeks. Yeah, a few weeks after the March 20th news, a few weeks after, gold created another all-time high at 24.30 up here. Do you guys see the pattern? And the previous, on the 1st of this month, which was our most recent Fed rate news, right? Price came back down again, consolidated, came back down, and then boom, May 1st news hit. On May 1st, push price up, started consolidate, and then it created another all-time high at 24.50. So every time there's a Fed rate news, I notice that it creates an all-time high. It creates a new all-time high after every Fed rate news event. So now that we're here, right now we're currently here, this purple box, that's why I drew it, because I noticed a pattern here. Back in April, it was on a bearish run, and then it started to consolidate, just like it is right now. Right now, it's just consolidating within this purple box. And then after the consolidation, it broke below. It broke the consolidation to the downside, and then it started to, accumulate here. It started to accumulate, and this is the perfect area to buy, to put in your buy positions. So it started to accumulate, and then it shot up. It broke above, and then it shot up, right, to all-time high, 24.50. And now it's doing the same thing. It hit all-time high, and then boom, it went on a bearish run. Boom, just like how I did here. It's doing the same thing. Now it's on a bearish run. And right now it's consolidating. Right now we're in this purple box. It's consolidating, and then it's going to push price down. I do see gold pushing down to around 23.30, 23.20 area, right? And this is the accumulation zone before. And then we have news on June 12th. We have the next Fed rate news on June 12th. This is the yellow line here, the vertical line here. This is June 12th. Price is going to drop, and then it's going to accumulate here. It's going to accumulate, and this is where you put in your buy positions. And then after Fed rate news, boom, it's going to go on an uptrend and hit 2,500. I do see gold hitting 2,500 as the next all-time high. And I'm also recording this call. So I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. Live on this call, recorded, documented. I'm saying it right now. Gold is hitting 2,500 plus. Remember, I'll tell you guys that. Remember, I said on this call live with you guys, and this is gonna be posted on YouTube as well. Gold is hitting 2,500 plus. So prepare for that, and stack up, fund your account, because we're gonna experience a big bull run. You guys can put a swing position here and hold it to 2,500. Think about that, guys. You guys put a buy position here at 2320. How many pips is that? 2330. That's a total of, sheesh, 1,176 pips. 1,176 pips. That is crazy. That means if you had an account of $1,000, $1,000 account, risking 1%, with a 100 pip stop loss, 0.1. So that means your profiting, your profit is going to come out to, hold on, let's see if I is right. Divided by 15.2. So that's a total of 1,176. 1,176 if you guys were to hold it. Are you guys willing to risk $100 to make a band? Are you guys willing to risk $100 to make a grand, over a grand? Think about that. Are you guys willing to risk $100 to make over a grand? That's the potential here for a swing entry. If you guys decide to take this buy and hold it, right, make sure you guys are using smaller lot sizes. Small lot sizes, higher pips. Remember that. Write that down. Small lot sizes, high pips. Small lot sizes, high pips. Bigger lot sizes, smaller pips. Bigger lot sizes, smaller pips. Okay, remember that. So you guys can stack up your trades using smaller lot sizes here for a swing trade. If you guys want to catch a quick bag, a quick scalp move, then use a bigger lot sizes and just catch a 50 pip move, 30 pips, 50 pips with a higher lot size. Now that I went over this, okay, do you guys see the pattern here with gold? Okay, right now we're in this consolidation area here. I do see gold breaking below accumulation and then experience a uptrend after that. Let's go. We have over 20 people on this call. Now we have news in about 7 minutes. Right now, gold is on a pullback, and I do see Gold filling half of this imbalance here. Let's see. So we had gold push up because of news. And then right now it's pulling back, which is normal. It could go back to this half of this imbalance here before the next move to the upside. But I still want to see a confirmation candle. By the way, this is also liquidity. This is also money. If you guys didn't know that, this is also money left in the table. Like this is money. This is all money, right? These are all the buyers that put in a position, and now sellers are coming in, pushing price down because they're taking all their profits right now. Right now, people are withdrawing their profits. That's why it's on a pullback. It's selling because people are withdrawing their profits that they made on this bullish run here, right? During London session, Tokyo, people put in buy orders here. Okay. Now people are cashing out. That's why you see a pullback, right? Because people are just collecting their profits or people are just entering the sell. Yeah. Now let's see. Okay, right now it's testing 2350, the key level 2350. Now the thing with gold, it respects these key levels every 5 points, every 10 points. It respects these key levels. So 2340, 2345, 2350, 2355, 2360. These are all key levels that gold respects. These are psychological numbers. Okay. Now I'm waiting for gold to hit my area here because we have some resistance here. We have some price action going on here. And then price broke above this resistance. Now I want gold to hit around this here, around this area. See a bullish candle before I take a buy. The 15-minute, it touched this key level 2350 perfectly. Look at that. Look at that wick. Now it's pushing price up. I want price to break below 2350. Half of this imbalance before the move up. If it wicks within that zone, then that's a sniper entry. You see gold pushing down, and then you see a wick, right? You see a wick, then that's an opportunity for you to enter. I actually do this. You see a wick, then enter at that sniper entry right there. Once it hits that zone and you see a bullish candle, then that's a confirmation for a buy. We still have 3 minutes left. Let me look at the 5-minute. Yeah, it's respecting this 2350 area. We do have a break and retest here. At the 5-minute, we saw this right here. Price broke above, came back down. Could have caught the entry there for a retest. You see that? Price broke above the zone, came back down. This is an opportunity for you to enter as well for the buy. And boom. And whenever you see this, whenever you see the candles like this, it's going to continue to the upside. Whenever you see a bullish candle and then the next candle is a bearish candle, that bearish candle is just retesting to the zone. And then the next candle, this is your confirmation candle right here for that buy, for the continuation to the upside. So whenever you see this, that's an indication that price is going to continue to the upside. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish candles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So whenever you have 4 high volume bullish candles, then that's a sign that price is on an uptrend, is on a bullish run. So you want to go with that. It's a good sign. But now price is pushing down. We have news right now. Let's see, Chicago PMI. Let's see, came out 35.4. So right now it's just moving slow. Okay, let's see with this news, it'll push price down. So the Chicago PMI is just a survey that they do. You guys can go to forexfactory.com and read through this. Why traders care? Because it's a leading indicator of economic health. Businesses react quickly to market conditions, and their purchasing managers hold perhaps the most current and relevant insight into the company's view of the economy. A survey of around 200 purchasing managers in Chicago, which asked respondents to rate the relative level of business conditions, including employment, production, new orders, prices, supplier deliveries, and inventories. So previous number was 37.9, came down to 35.4. Let's see how price is reacting to that. Let me look at the dollar. Let me take a look at the dollar right now. See what the dollar is doing. You see this morning dollar pushed down when news hit. This bearish candle. It pushed dollar down and it pushed gold up. You see how it does the opposite? Now, right now, dollar is on a downtrend. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's breaking this trend line, this counter trend line here. Let's see here. is breaking this trend here. Right now, the dollar is on a downtrend. And of course, dollar is losing value. The dollar is losing value. Look at this, guys. You guys can actually see, go to the dollar index and really see, okay, how do you know the dollar is losing value? How do you know? Then go to the chart. Then check the chart. See it for yourself. You know why the dollar is losing value? Because they're printing trillions of dollars every day. Think about that. Trillions and trillions of dollars circulating in the market. They're printing trillions of dollars. The feds. That causes inflation. That causes, the paper losing value. Like it's it's a unlimited supply. And you guys can check out the chart and look. This is the weekly. What do you see? I mean, I should go to the monthly. What do you guys see on the dollar? Are we in an uptrend or are we a downtrend? You see, back in 1985, it hit all-time high 163 before I was born. I was born in 95 right here. The price of the dollar was at $80. Look at that. I was born in 95 and the dollar was at $80. It was at the low right here. It was at the low. Now it shot up. Shot up. And then we had the '08 crash here. It pushed the dollar all the way down to $70. Think about that. That is crazy. The '08 crash pushed the dollar down to $70. And then after the '08 crash, price started uptrend. Now it started to increase. Now it went from $70 to now it's at 104. It hit 114. But overall, throughout the years, dollar has been downtrending. You see that? Since freaking 1985. Since 1985, gold hasn't surpassed 163. Guys, really think about that. Since when is this? Since 2001, gold hasn't surpassed 120. Guys, since 2022, the dollar hasn't surpassed 114. So we have these lower highs. All-time high was here, 163. And then since 1985, the dollar has been trending down. Do we see the dollar going back to 113? Going back to the 2022 high? Possibly. Maybe. But I don't see the dollar going back to 163. That would be crazy. Especially with crypto dominating, precious metals, gold hitting all-time highs. Do you think the dollar is going to go to 163? Do you see the dollar hitting new all-time highs? When you see gold hitting all-time highs, when we see crypto hitting all-time highs, do you think the dollar is going to hit all-time highs when all these other assets that are more valuable than the dollar make it make sense? Yes, cash is king. You want to keep some cash, you know, just in case. But when it comes down to trading, when it comes down to investing, you guys want to allocate your funds into long-term projects. Okay. And the dollar, it's losing value. You guys see it here. I'm showing you guys the value of the dollar is losing. It's not, the dollar's not going to be sticking around. The dollar is not going to exist. There's countries like El Salvador not supporting the dollar anymore. I see that Sam has his hand up.
Bro,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
my bad. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
I was literally just about to tell you that about El Salvador. El Salvador. I'm for those of you guys who know, I'm actually Salvadorian, and kind of using the knowledge that my aunts be giving me. When I hop in calls with them, one of the things that they tell me is that in El Salvador, a lot of schools, a lot of places, they're not using the American dollar no more, and El Salvador is actually thinking about bringing back um the old our old coin, which was our colon. That's what it used to be called back then. So they're looking to bring it back. There's speculations about that El Salvador doing that. For that, I think the US dollar, after I feel like El Salvador, leaves, stop using the US dollar overall, the economy is kind of gonna like start falling again. So by the way, Carlos, thank you very much, bro, for the value, bro. I know I'm more of a inner-day swinger, and
Mhm.
that swing move that you predicted that you're looking into, bro, is kind of aligning with mine's. I'm pretty sure you've seen my charts how, right now I'm looking for a big, big sell before a big, big buy, and I'm
Mhm.
excited, honestly.
Let's go. There you go. Confirmation. Thank you so much, Sam, for sharing that, man. Drop some fire emojis in the chat for Sam. Next upcoming trader. Next upcoming. Yo, this guy is only 18 years. Right, you're 18, right? 18 years, just graduated high school, and he's 19. He's killing it in the chart. He's he's showing up every day. He's sharpening his axe. He's putting in the time. He's putting in the work. Right after he graduated high school, he's still putting in the work. Even before he even graduated, he was still putting in the work, learning the skill. He's the next youngest educated next generation of leaders, and he's making it happen, guys. So I'm very proud of you, Sam. Thank you so much for sharing your input. And yeah, bro, keep killing it, man. You're the next up, bro. You're next up. And that inspires a younger generation, to really take control of their economy, to really take control of their life, man, because this is important stuff, man. This is really important stuff, information. I wish I knew this type of information when I was 18. Do you guys agree? Like, like for my people who are above 25, above 30, 40, whatever, it doesn't matter what age, day and day, it's never too late to learn this information. But yo, I wish I was still back in high school and learning this, man. Like, things will be different. But yo, you know, everything works in divine's timing, it's in God's timing, right? But I'm grateful, man, that I get to learn about this and share this information with you guys. But as you guys can see here, now going back, gold is pulling back to this area here. It filled half of the imbalance. Now wait, I wouldn't take a trade right now. I do see that wick though. I do see that wick. That's a good sign. Let me look at impulse. Let me check out impulse. Let me see. I'm not gonna be forcing any trades, guys. Like I'm actually like looking at this. I don't want to force any trades. Do not force any trade. Like just wait for the confirmation. I do see that microtrend arrow, that blue microtrend arrow. That's a good sign. It's giving me okay. It's giving me buying signs, guys. Trend is up. Strength is up. Even though at the minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hours giving me a microtrend arrow, a blue microtrend arrow. Let's see. 1 minute. It's pulling back. At the 5 minute, price is above this blue EMA. Yeah, guys, I would wait. I would wait. I wouldn't take any buys right now because the strength arrow just turned red. So I would be careful on taking buys. If price breaks below this EMA line and crosses below 2343, 2040 area, then I wouldn't take a buy. I would wait. But if it stays above this area here, above 2340, above 2345, and it respects it, then that's a good sign. We just hit that new hour as well. We have a new hour here. Let's see. Um, Let me see. I don't know. I do see price. Price is respecting the zone here. 4 hour. Okay. Guys, if you guys want to take this buy, I would wait. I will wait for the next 15-minute candle because it seems like it doesn't like it liquidated here, right? It gave me these wicks, which is a good sign, right? It never closed below structure. Price never closed below. It never closed below my zone. It's still above my zone. All right. And I would wait. I would wait for the next 15-minute candle before I take a buy. I want to see a bullish 15-minute candle. So wait for the next 15 minutes. I want to see. Yeah, I would be patient right now, guys. I'll be patient right now. I want to see a 15-minute candle close above my zone. I like to look at the 15-minute candle as confirmation as well. And I take my trades off the 5-minute. You see how price is below? Like it wants to, it's pushing down. You see that? That's why I want to wait for a new 15-minute candle to see if it closes within or above my structure. Newbie question. Can I go into Impulse and figure it out, or should I hop on a call with someone and have them guide me through Impulse? Yeah, if you go to the Academy, Dr. Josh and Brandon Boyd, they have an amazing boot camp when it comes down to Impulse. They'll literally guide you step by step under their favorite sessions. So yeah, you see how price is now breaking down, breaking below my structure. You see why it's so important to wait? Just imagine. Some people caught this buy right here. You see, some people caught this buy right here, thinking that I was gonna shoot up. Oh, they got the the sniper entry here when they saw that wick. Oh, I'm gonna get that buy. Boom, and now look, they're probably in drawdown now. Now you see price is pulling back down. That's why it's so important to wait for price to close above structure. You want to see that close above, retest, boom. Now if you see price closing below, wait for the retest. You guys can take the sell down, catch a 50 pip move down to 2340. Trade from zone to zone. I trade from zone to zone, key level to key level, zone to zone. That's how I trade. So here you see price breaking below, went on a downtrend, on a pullback, I'm sorry. And now it's just balancing itself out. So right now it's at 2345. It's giving me an impulsive move. Expect a retest, expect a pullback, and then catch yourself down for a quick scalp move for my scalpers. Let me see. Who caught the sell? I'm just wondering. Let's see. This goes down. So every time there's news and it does something like this, it does an impulsive move like this, expect a pullback. Like you're gonna expect something like this, right? Every time there's a big impulsive move to the upside, look for the pullback. So wait after the news event to trade. You want to catch this move right here, the downside, right? If you guys want to capitalize on news, wait after the impulsive move and wait for the pullback to take that trade. Like it happened here. I see news happen here, right? I'm gonna wait when it hits, the high, and then take the trade and write it down. Because I know every imbalance, not every imbalance, but when I see an imbalance, I know that it's a gap in the market and eventually it has to be filled, just like it is right now. It's filling this imbalance to a certain price, to a certain level, where then it's gonna come back up. And may come back up to retest here, and then boom. Or it can even surpass this. Took out all this liquidity. This is all money right here. This is all money, guys. So this could be a potential target. It may continue down. Boom. 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 Wait for the confirmation candles. I want to see a bearish confirmation candle here, red. That's a good sign for a sell. Red, boom, right there. This could potentially play out. And why? I rather wait for this to happen. I'm waiting for the next break of structure. I'm waiting for the next break of structure. Right now it's breaking below 2345 and it's still trending down. Look at that. Sheesh. Now, let me see. You can either catch the sell. You guys can either wait when it hits back to the zone, or you guys can wait and catch the retest at 2345 area. Gee, Sam is killing it. TP3 already? Oh, 2310 is my TP3. That's fire. Expect a pullback, guys. You're gonna see price coming back. If you guys missed out, no problem. Just wait for the pullback, retest, and then catch the sell around 2345, or wait for this break of structure, 2340. See, we have some this is all money, guys. You see how down it plays out so beautifully here. Look at this. Right now, it's just it's all liquidity sweep. Liquidity. It's money. Bottom. It's all money. Right now, it's at 2340 area. It's back to my entry at 2340. Wait for the break of structure. It's breaking structure, guys. It's breaking below 2340. And wait for that retest before you take the sell down. 2335 can be your TP1, 2330 TP2, 2325 TP3. Guys, is breaking structure. Is breaking structure. Is breaking 2340. So just be patient. Wait for that confirmation candle. Wait for it to pull back. That's an impulsive move right there. The next 15-minute candle may open bullish. It may come back to 23.45. It may come back to 23.45 because that's an imbalance as well. Or it may just close below, come to 23.40. It's right all the way down. So I have my new 15-minute candle. This is going to be the pullback one. It may pull back. Yeah, that candle is giving me a bullish candle. This could be the pullback candle. Now be patient. Trade at your own risk. 23.40 is my entry. 23.45, my stop loss. Can ride all the way down to 23.25 for 1, 2, 3. But I want to see it close. I want to see it close below my structure. Don't enter the sell yet. I want to see a bearish candle. I want to see a bearish candle before I take any sells. I'll wait for the bearish candle before I take a sell. Now, confirm with impulse here. Yeah, you see impulse cross below the EMA. Let's see. Are you guys following along? Do you guys have any questions? If you guys have any questions, drop it in the chat or any comments. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Are we on the same page? Are you guys confused? You guys have any questions? Let me know. I'm here. Now with impulse is giving me red arrows now. You see, giving me a red trend arrow, red strength arrow. So yeah, this is pushing price down. That's a good sign. Yeah, this is pushing price down.
Hey, Carlos, if I could just say something really quick. I
Yeah.
see some new people that's on the call who said, maybe they missed the trade and there were some newbies. Guys, I'm probably older than all of y'all on this call. I may not look like it, but if I can get it, you guys can get it. The best thing that helped me with getting on with Carlos is it took me about 2 weeks to really understand what these imbalance and how to use impulse. Give yourself a little bit of grace. I know we get excited sometimes on these calls and it can be distraction, but give yourself a little bit of grace. And before you get in those demo trades for about a week before you get in your live accounts. And then it'll slowly start coming to you. So give yourself some grace. Take notes when Carlos is doing things on the chart. What worked for me is I pulled up my chart and I have him on Zoom on my phone so that I can compare the notes when I get off the call to understand how he got this. So give yourself some grace. I know we get a little excited on here. I know moves happen, but you guys can do this for the ones that are new on here. You can do this.
Let's go. Thank you so much, T, for sharing that. Drop some fire, drop some heart emojis in the chat for T. She's been a phenomenal student. She's truly amazing, guys. You guys can learn from her as well. Thank you so much, T, for sharing that. Yeah, guys, for all my new students, for all my brand new people, yeah, I understand that, what I'm talking about is a little bit too advanced for you guys. That's why you guys gotta, go to the academy, go to the education, get the basics down. And so that way you guys can get familiar with the vocabulary, with the strategy, and yeah, just be patient with yourself. Just be patient. I have to be patient with myself to learn this skill. And just give yourself time. And then one day it's just gonna finally hit. It's gonna finally click. You're gonna get your breakthrough, your clicking moment, and it's all gonna make sense. But right now, just focus on the basics. Focus on, market direction, support and resistance zones. Get the book, the trading candlestick Bible, the candlestick Bible, the candlestick trading Bible. It's a book that I highly recommend you guys should get. I'll also posted a PDF version in the chat. For those that don't have access to my channel, reach out to me privately, and I'll send you the link. I'll also post it in our team chat. But yeah, guys, as you guys can see here, price pushed above my zone. It closed above my zone. So just wait for the next key level, 2345, for potential entry. Okay. For that to sell. I do want to see it. Yeah. We did have a support here. Right there. Price is simply pushing up. We got some support here. Support could turn into resistance. Yeah. I do want to see a bearish candle. Like, that's a really good candle right there. I see that wick. Okay, that's a confirmation candle. Now I'm gonna wait for my next 5-minute candle before I take it. 15-minute. It's giving me that wick. I would wait for the next 15-minute candle to close. I'll wait for the next 15-minute candle. If the 15-minute candle opens up bearish, gives me a bearish candle, then that's a good confirmation. Then I will take the sell if that happens. So I'm waiting for the 30-minute mark. Remember, guys, every 15-minute, every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes, every new hour, price reacts. Price tends to react. So just be mindful of that. Every 15 minutes, every 30 minutes, every 45 minutes, every hour, price tends to react. Meaning that there's movement, there's high volume. So it seems like it's not, I don't think it's going to go up to 23.45. It may just stay below 23.40. Let's see. That's why I'm waiting for that 15-minute candle. I want to see a bearish confirmation candle. I want to see a bearish 15-minute candle. If I see that, then that's a good confirmation. That wick is a good sign as well. You see that wick here? It's pushing price down. Whenever you see that wick, that's a good indicator. Because that means that, price is pushing down. Do you guys want to stay here and play and wait for this to play out? I know it's been an hour and a half. For those that needs to leave, that that needs to hop off, feel free. This call is being recorded. It will be posted on my YouTube channel. But if you guys want to watch this live with me and see it play out, then feel free to stay. Okay, awesome. Still have 3 minutes left. We have 3 minutes. Price is pushing up to 23.45. Let's see. It may go back to this zone. Let's see. And typically on a Friday morning after news, price tends to slow down, like it starts to consolidate. So that's something that I'm concerned about as well, whether to take to sell because price tends to slow down or not. I mean, it all depends. So right now, let's giving me this bullish 15-minute candle. Let's see what happens. We have less than a minute. If it shoots up to 23.45 and it wicks and it results a bearish candle, then that's an entry right there. Impulse is still giving me red signals. We have a minute. So 23.40. Yeah. 23.40. It may just stay within the zone here. I don't know. I want to see a break. Price right now, as you guys can see here, it's like building liquidity. I want to see a break. I want to see a break. Boom, boom. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Like this was going to happen. Because after every news, it tends to slow down and consolidate. So the move already happened. This sell right here was a move. See, price went up and then came back down. Could have caught the retest there. Boom for the sell down. So yeah. What I was teaching, this was going on. I didn't catch any sells. You guys can wait for that break of structure below 23.40. Catch the retest for the sell. Yeah, that's I would wait for that. If you guys missed that big move this morning, earlier this morning, just wait for the next break of structure. Wait for the next break of structure to the downside. Up. And then down. So this is what I see. Wait for price to break below 23.40. Catch the retest at 23.40 and then ride it down to 23.25. That's my prediction to my hourly zone. 23.25. Why 23.25? Because guess what? We have money, we have liquidity here. Okay. And I do see it trending down, actually. I do see it trending down. It's breaking below structure, which is a good sign. Wait for the next 5-minute candle. That next 5-minute candle, it may push price up to the zone, and then catch the sell there. Came back to that zone. Guys, I would enter the sell. It's giving me a bearish candle. Cash to sell. Stop loss at 23.45. Yeah, I see it pushing down. Guys, this is a potential sell entry. I will catch the sell. 1, 2, 3. TP1 23.35, TP2 23.30, TP3 23.25. So that's the potential sell entry. Yeah, price is building up this liquidity here. But I do see it pushing down though, because the momentum is to the downside. You guys can either wait for the 45-minute mark for my next 15-minute candle. You guys can also wait for 7 minutes for the next 15-minute candle. It gives me a bearish candle, a bearish 15-minute candle, then that's a good sign. Yeah, so it's pushing price up. It's just consolidating within this area. I would wait. I don't like how And it's typical how it does this. It tends to consolidate after news. So this is a trade that's a little bit more riskier. Just to be transparent with you guys, I will just wait. Because right now it's just building liquidity. It can either go to the upside or to the downside. But looking at the bigger picture, I do see price trending down to 23.25. And we also have liquidity here. Yeah, I do see it pushing down. We have 5 minutes left. 5 minutes for our next 15-minute candle. I like this. This candle right here. This wick. It's pushing price down. Who got in at 23.40? Let me know if you guys got in. You just gotta be patient. I do see price pushing down. Right now, it's just building liquidity here. Eventually, it's gonna sweep. But yeah, guys, we have about 3 minutes left for the next 15-minute candle. And I do see trend. I do see the price pushing down. Oh yeah, it's pushing down. Who caught the sell? For those that did, you're 30 pips in profit right now. You guys can also, damn, there you go. Look at that, guys. Now it's pushing down. For those that missed it, just wait for the next 5-minute candle. Wait for the next 5-minute candle for those that missed it. You don't want to enter a trade while a candle is running. Like, don't enter a trade right now. For those that missed out, do not take it right now. Wait for the next 5-minute candle. Wait for the next, 5-minute candle to open, and you guys can catch it there. Because it may push price back to the zone here, 23.40. You guys can catch it there for another re-entry. But don't take it while this candle is, running. You still have 2 minutes left. Let's go. I would wait for the next candle to form. It push price up a little bit, and then just catch it there. Yeah. We have less than a minute. But for my people that took it already, you're in 50, it's about to hit TP1 actually. You guys are in profits. For those that took it, you're in profits. It hit TP1. Let's go. Look at that. Sheesh. For those that missed it, just wait for the next candle. And may pull back. If it continues down, then just wait for the break and retest. Break. Retest. Cash the second entry there. Let's run it. Let's see how price is pulling back up to that zone again. Then that's your second opportunity for a re-entry. Let's go, Tony. See price is retesting. You see how it's coming back to that zone again. It's pushing up to that zone. That's your second opportunity for a re-entry. And also touch this here, right here. Touch here, my trend line. You guys can catch the move there as well. So catch the retest. For those that missed out, this is your opportunity to re-enter. Who's in the trade? Let me know who's in. It's dropping. Let me know who's in because it just retested. It retested this trend line here, this counter trend line. So this is a good sign right there. That's a good like that candle. So I'm in a candle is pushing price down. Yeah, it's giving me that wick at the top of the candle, the top of the body of the candle. Whenever you see a wick like this, man, you have one, you have two, and you have these wicks as well. You have these wicks as well, pushing price down. Pushing price down. That's why it's important to study these candles, man, because it gives you a lot of information. But yeah, price is gonna continue down. Trade at your own risk. Who caught the reentry? Let me know who caught the sell. Because it's pushing down. It's gonna push down. It already hit TP1, 23.35. It's gonna hit 23.30. It's gonna hit 23.25. Let's go. Yo, Tony, you're a savage. Tony's in again. Let's go. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the call. Manage your trade throughout the day. Use proper risk. Do not over leverage. Make sure you guys have a stop loss. Please, please, please have a stop loss. Okay, because it's going to protect your account. And it's also part of your trading plan. Having a stop loss is part of your trading plan. It should be, it must be, it's a requirement to have a stop loss. It's mandatory. Is that important? Okay. So make sure you guys have a stop loss because you guys are winning if you do. Think about that. You guys are winning with a stop loss. If it hits your stop loss, that's okay. That's okay. Because you followed your trading plan. You follow your trading plan, you're winning. Do not chase the money. Do not chase the money. Chase the skill set. Chase your purpose. Chase the vision that you can do with this. You can use trading, you can use investing as a vehicle to take you where you want to go. So keep showing up, keep putting in the work. Take this weekend to reflect, to backtest, to study these calls, and to recognize these patterns. And that's all I did, guys. I showed up, I studied, I backtest, I trained my eyes to notice these patterns. The more you study, guys, the more it's going to make sense. It's going to click. For those that are, frustrated or confused and overwhelmed, just know that I was there at one point. I was there too. We all had to start from somewhere. I started there. It took me about 90 days, almost 90 days to get the basics out, to get the fundamentals out. It took me almost 90 days 4 years ago when I first started. But I knew that this was going to be a long-term game, like this is more of a long-term skill. So I just I'll play the long game. I played the long game. I made the decision to play the long game. I stayed committed. I studied. I treated this as a profession. And now it's paying me as a profession. Now it's paying me because of the work that I put in. But it can also happen for you. Just don't give up. Just don't give up. That's all I gotta say. Just don't give up. Keep the end goal in mind. And study more than you trade. Study more than you trade. Study more than you trade, guys, because if you guys study, you guys can teach it. Does that make sense? You guys study this skill. And the best way to learn is by teaching it. When you teach it to others, you learn at the same time. I'm learning while I'm teaching this to you guys. I'm learning with you guys. I'm growing with you guys. So, the best way to learn is by teaching it. Or you can teach it to yourself. You can teach it to someone, or you can teach it to yourself. The reason why I say that is because when you learn something new, then go ahead and share it, like teach it, try explaining it. Because when you explain it, you'll get feedback. When you teach, you get feedback and you learn as you go. So take this weekend to reflect and to look back at your notes, to look back at the calls, to look back at, at the charts, your markups. For those that need further, um, further guidance, extra level support, just DM me, message me. We can set up a private call and I can go over your chart work. I can go over your markups. I can give you some feedback. But yeah, do not be afraid to reach out. I'm here. So I'm here to help. I'm here to help you guys. And I want you guys to win. I want you guys to reach a point where you become an independent trader. The goal here is to become independent at the end of the day. The ultimate goal is to become independent traders. Everybody on this call has different goals, different dreams, different desires. We want to live life in our own terms, travel the world while making money with the skill. Like, you guys master the skill set of trading, you guys can really travel anywhere, wherever, with who you want, wherever you want, and still make money as long as you have Wi-Fi and internet and laptop or a phone. That's why right now is the development stages. Right now, you're just developing yourself to reach to that point. So take this time to develop yourself, to work on your craft so that you can hit your goals. It's going to take time, yes. It's going to take sacrifice. It's going to take time, energy, and effort. But it'll be worthwhile. It'll be worth it. Just trust the process. Show up to these calls, prepared with questions. Next week is going to be a big week. Next week is going to be a big, big week. There's a lot of news events happening. We have Fed rate just around the corner. So next week, come prepared. I'm going to bring in the heat next week. So be prepared. And let's get some more people on this call, spread the word. And yeah, guys, let's run it up. Do you guys have any questions for me before we head out? Before we leave, we end it here. Do you guys have any questions? Or any comments, any observations, concerns, anything? I do appreciate you guys for being on, because it truly means a lot. You guys showing up on a Friday morning, putting in the pain, putting in the work. It doesn't go unnoticed. So guess we're all good here. Yeah, thank you for staying on. Yep, it'll be all worth it in the end. Yeah, so news next week, you can go to forexfactory.com to check out the news event. So it'll happen, I believe it was gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We have news pretty much all week next week. Basically all week. So yeah, just go to forexfactory.com and look over the dates. Welcome, guys. I'm just reading the comments here. Anything you guys need, I'm here. Reach out. So, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Have a blessed weekend. Be safe out there. And it's the last day of the month. Take this month to reflect, to self-evaluate, write your journal, write down your intentions for this upcoming month. Journal what did you do well this month, what didn't you do well this month, and what improvements you're going to make moving forward, and prepare for the month of June. Prepare for the summer season because it's going to be a big season, and I'm super excited. Let's make this a great month. I'll see you guys Tuesday. I'll see you guys Tuesday of next week, same time, and let's run it up, guys. God bless.